So growing up, my dad always played in cover bands, so I grew up going to watch him play ever since I was 3 or 4 years old. And, from the time I was little, I always was just infatuated by it. I thought everybody's dad played music, it's just something I grew up being used to. So, when I was about 4 or 5, I started singing with him some in his bands, just, as a gimmick, I guess, more than anything. But he was playing at this festival up in, I can't remember where it was, somewhere in North Carolina, and he had me come up on stage and sing a song. And so, after the song got over, I thought I did pretty good. And this older gentleman came up after the show, and he handed me a $20 bill, and he said, "I think you did a really good job. This is for you." So at that moment, I was like, wow, I can make money doing this. So that's kind of where it all kind of started, was that little moment there just kind of made me realize that it was something I could do and make a living doing and having a good time doing it. So I did that for a few years, and then growing up, from the time I was about 8 to 15, I developed terrible stage fright. I was scared to death, to sing in front of anybody or get up and play or anything like that.
Did something happen to change you?
No, I don't think so. It's just a mental thing. I guess just growing up, and I guess it was just a different thing people just didn't really do. I auditioned for a play in middle school, and I got up and I couldn't sing in front of people. I was just scared to death. And I eventually just sang Happy Birthday and was shaking and freaking out. It's just, but it's just an point in my life where I was just terrified to speak or sing or anything like that in front of people. So, through the time I was, in middle school through high school, I played in a couple different groups. And I split up some singing duties, in one of the later bands I was in. And then in the middle of high school, I was probably a junior, probably 16. I joined a band called Daisy Rain. We were based in Johnson City. We had a female lead singer. We were a country band. And so that really, just every step of the way kind of gave me more confidence in doing what I wanted to do. I always knew I loved to sing, but I wasn't always super confident in it. And really being super confident in it is something that's developed within the past few years for me, really.
Really?
Yeah. I always loved like doing karaoke and silly things like that, but being the frontman lead singer, I mean, it's a new thing for me, really. I mean, I've only been doing it for about 2 or 3 years, and but I mean that's where I'm comfortable now, where I want to be, and what I like to do. I like kind of arranging things and directing things and things like that, because that's what my dad was. My dad was the front man of his band always. So,
Right.
So I learned from the best, but I do enjoy it. Yeah. Tennessee Champagne started in 2018. We went from playing to 2 or 3 people to, here we can come to our hometown and pack out a place in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing to feel that love and support from your hometown. It's really weird just getting recognized out and people asking all the time, and I feel terrible for not necessarily recognizing them or who they are. But just the people here in town have just been so amazing and supporting us and buying our records and listening to us online, and it's been amazing. It really has. When I went to start this band, I knew I wanted it to be Southern music. I didn't know if I really wanted to be more on the country side or the rock and roll side. I knew that I loved all the Texas red dirt country stuff, like JB and the Moonshine Band and all those guys. And I was really starting to get into Blackberry Smoke and the new uprising of Southern rock. So it kind of just came together the way it did, and it took a long time for me to really find the right pieces to go along with what I wanted to do and the things that we needed to do to kind of bring this record together and make it what it needed to be. But it took some time, and it started out slow. It really did. We went around and played covers for about a year, just trying to learn each other and create chemistry and get tight as a band before we really wanted to take the next step and do what we actually wanted to do, which was make original music.
soon. After all that we've been through, oh, baby, this is what you do. I swear I've always been true. Baby, tell me why I gave all ahead. Now he's holding you. I can't get over you getting over me. With all these tears I've cried and made it easy to see. Scratch the names off that old oak tree. I can't get over you getting over me.
Can't Get Over You. I mean, it was a song that was written about personal experience, not necessarily about a specific person or anything like that, but just the collective feeling that I know a lot of people feel about, you know, how when somebody leaves somebody in a relationship, I mean, you know, it's hard to move past that person just not wanting you anymore.
Right.
And that's what it's really about. I mean, it's things get weird between people, and you know, things change and people change, and that's just kind of what the song's about.
Is there one person that might go, yeah, that's about me?
Yeah, definitely. But we won't go there. But yeah, but it definitely could be about one person, but it's more about the collective of
Right.
you know, of a feeling that a lot of people feel.
Last December I gave you my grandma's ring. We didn't even make it to spring. I guess it didn't mean a damn thing. You know I can't handle all of this pain. Baby, tell me why all I'm left with is this song I sing. I can't get over you getting over me. With all these tears I've cried and made it easy to see. Scratch your names off that old oak tree. I can't get over you and getting over me. Can't get over you getting over me. With all these tears I've cried and made it easy to see. Scratch the names off that old oak tree. I can't get over you and getting over tear in my eye as the green tree tops come in the view. Didn't wait far too long, singing all the songs, putting in the work that it's due. I'm a tall old tree, have always sheltered me, kept me safe from the storm. Told me how to survive like receivers sing pride. Anyone that comes to me will see. Got a foundation of stone. Got the mountains in my bones. Since the day that I was born, to the mountains I'm a sworn, protected from the evil all around. Like arms you wrap around, when I'm feeling lost and found, walk through the woods, take me home. I'm a tall oak tree, if I would shelter me, keep me safe from the storm. Tell me how to survive like receivers still pride. Anyone that comes to me will see. Got a foundation of stone. Got the mountains in my bones.
You know, it is always super encouraging. I mean, my dad's always been one of my best friends, and we're so similar. You know, we've always kind of done the same jobs and enjoy the same music and things like that. So it's really cool to have somebody to walk after.
So what's your favorite memory of something that you and your dad have shared?
Wow. I mean, really, anytime we're on stage together is just so awesome. It's really a magical thing. I mean, even if, you know, it's in a little smoky bar with 20 people,
Right.
you know, singing harmonies and doing things like that with him and just sharing that time with him is really, really important and really special. You know, for a long time, I just liked rock music. I mean, I hated country music, just a phase of my life,
Wow.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really liked rock and roll for probably from the time I was 12 to the time I joined Daisy Rain.
Okay.
When I joined that band, I hated country music. And, you know, really getting in there and like learning the songs and learning all these covers we were doing of these cool old country songs really made me fall in love with, you know, the way country music's put together and the fantastic songwriting and things like that. So, you know, that was really another turning point in my life where, you know, I really got to find like the music I really enjoy, like for myself actually, instead of just what my friends were listening to or whatever.
Right.
I mean, the dream is just keep making music that I'm proud of, and, you know, making music that people enjoy. And, you know, I mean, all I want to do is just take it out on the road and show the world, and, you know, meet new friends and meet people who are interested in what I'm doing. And that's really the thing. I mean, it's sharing the music and make it, you know, something I can do every single day.
So waking up in a different city every single day
Absolutely.
is something that sounds good to you.
Absolutely, yeah.
You didn't even need me to finish the question. You got it. How big do you want to go?
As big as it'll take me. I mean, you know, I've never wanted to or cared about being famous or anything like that. But I mean, the more people that can hear the music and enjoy the music, I mean, it's great with me. The more the better.
Receivers still hide. Anyone that comes to me will see. Got a foundation of stone. Got the mountains in my bones.
Tennessee Champagne interview, take one.
Louder than that.
Okay. Tennessee Champagne interview, take one.
We'll work with it.
All right, cool.
I'll take it. Thanks, Julie.
Are you ready for some wicked Appalachian rock music? Well, get ready because on Marquee Backstage this week,
We are Tennessee Champagne.
it didn't make any sense. We've got
Hey, darling, don't make me a call on the phone. 'Cause I'll string you up and strip you down, tie you to the horse you rode into town. I'll make you take back things you never stole. Have you praying forgiveness on your soul. I'll cut you to